Bandai has once again sent me a box. So, to celebrate Annie May, spelled like this, they're like, hey, do you want stuff? And I'm like, yeah, sure, but there is delays, so I'm getting this in late June, but it's okay. Cassandra over at the Bandai team is super awesome and reached out to me asking if I wanted more free stuff, and I was like, yeah, sure. So I'm very excited to see what it could be. Ooh, it's Gundam. It's Gundam. It's more Gundam. So, let's get this box out of the way. What we got? So, we have... already have this one. But we also have... Exia. That's cool looking. So, these are the Gundam... whatchamacallit... they're the Infinity. I was so excited to get new toys. I'm like, what's the name of these again? Gundam Infinity. So this one's actually really cool. Gundam Artemis. It's actually based off of the Gundam Battle like game, I'm pretty sure. This isn't like an actual Gundam, you know, existing in anything else other than this game. And I actually really like that design. That's actually really cool. I've never really given this design much attention before now. Honestly, in my original video, I was like, oh yeah, this is kind of... Actually, I'm really excited for this, I'll tell you why. I was kind of like, this is almost like Mobile Suit in Action returning. And some people kind of took that the wrong way. They were like, oh, these aren't as detailed or as posable as Mobile Suit in Action. It's Gundam action figures at an affordable price back in retail stores, and I'm very excited. Another one I'm very excited for... Got to get myself that Zaku when I see that in stores. Another thing, too, since you've sent me Artemis, might as well get... I've been meaning to get those, the Wing and the Astray. Might as well complete that Zaku right there. That'd be really cool. Yeah, let's open these up. Even though, I do have to say, I'm actually really excited for this one, because I was actually just thinking about this line, and I was like, I really love these boxes. I wish I had one to keep in the box. There we go. So thank you very much for that. And it's Barbatos, too. It's not just RX-78-2 again. So yeah, I'm actually really excited for that. I'm really happy to have one to actually keep in the box. So if you want to see Barbatos a little more closely, I've already done a video on Gundam Universe. You can check that out. But let's get to it. Let's open up Exia first. I don't have any figure of classic Exia. So I'm pretty excited for this, too. I've not seen 00. So, whoa, he's all in pieces. I love these boxes. Ooh, come on, come out. So I think the detail on these, especially for the price point, I think, number one, $13 for a figure of this size and this quality is more than fair. I think it's a very fair price. One thing I'm noticing, though, let me show the box. There's no Build-A-Figure anymore. That's a shame. Yeah, there's no more Build-A-Figure. Would have been nice to have that again, but hey, I mean, Zaku, I'll take that. So yeah, let's get the Exia going. Wow, that actually looks really cool. Here, let's build him first. So, oh yeah, that's a good pop. These are really cool. I like the idea that you can, like, swap them. You can swap the pieces and everything. They're still a little stiff to get on, but that didn't pop in all the way. I feel like it would be better if they were a little softer in the plastic for the joints. But still, like, the plastic is very soft and playable. Because with Gundam, you know, the Gundam Universe stuff is very cool, but it's larger and more expensive. If kids want to actually, like, have a Gundam collection, I think this is a pretty good way for young Gundam fans. No, I didn't get that in. It's a good way for young Gundam fans to get into Gundam stuff. So yeah, so far this is pretty neat. I mean, are these better than, like, Gundam Universe? Are these better than model kits? They're not. They're $13 action figures. I think that'll probably go over the hand. Oh, that looks really cool. Oh, yeah, it's got a big old sword. Ah, I love it. So, yeah. I think the detail's pretty good on this Exia. I've always liked the design of the Exia. I just need to get around to watching the show, honestly. Yeah. I like that. You can see the clear in there. I wish that was clear there, but no biggie. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely lacking some detail, but for as inexpensive as it is, only $13 for a pre-painted, you know, fully posable Gundam figure. Yeah, I like it. I do feel like the limbs probably should come pre-attached, because I definitely struggled a little bit to get the limbs attached. But yeah, Gundam Exia, I'll take that. That's pretty cool. And Gundam Artemis. Let's look at Artemis here. And this also comes with a Zaku head, so I'm going to see if I can do a little head swappy. I did notice the packaging design's already a little different. There's cardboard on the bottom of this, but it's plastic on the bottom of Wave 2, because I think the Exia is Wave 2, but Artemis and Barbatos are Wave 1. So I'm really curious about Artemis. Is there a kit of Artemis at all yet? I don't even know if there's a kit of him. So let's get this trash out of the way. And let us assemble Artemis. So how does this go on? I probably shouldn't have gotten rid of the box this early. So it's got like this butterfly look, I say, as I'm dropping everything. Oh, okay, so that's a shoulder cannon, right? Let's see if we can figure this out. Box is back. Need the box. Because this is a Gundam design I'm not familiar with. So, oop. I guess this is like a big old, wing pack. And then this is a cannon here. And then this is... Okay, that comes off. This is confusing. Are there instructions? Oh, okay, I see what's going on. I think that I'm just being goofy, because I saw this hole in the middle and I thought that was supposed to be exactly where the wings go, but I actually think the wings go off center a little bit. I think. That peg's like too small though. Maybe this is like fully, you like rotate the wings? Because like you want that detail showing on the outside. So you rotate the wings and then you get this piece. Like right there. And then I think this goes in like the middle of the wings. Yeah, I think this makes more sense. It's very modular. I mean, if you know Gundam models, there's a lot of modularity and a lot of motion that you have to deal with. There we go. Yeah, I just thought the wings were supposed to be kind of centered, but looking at that picture a little more closely, the wings are a little bit of an angle for the cannon there. So yeah, Gundam Artemis is a pretty cool design. Definitely dig it. Had to figure it out a little bit. He's one of those Gundams without a mouth plate, or he doesn't have like the little vents in the mouth. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I definitely like it. I mean, these are what they are, right? They're budget Gundam figures that are $13 each. I think they're definitely worth that money, in my opinion. I think they're pretty cool. I really do like them, and I'm very happy that Bandai has sent some over to me. But I gotta see what Exia would look like if he had a Zaku head. So I do want to build the normal Zaku. I do think it's kind of a shame that they made the Army Builder a Build-A-Figure, but hey, that's just how things are sometimes. So, there we go. Oh my goodness, that arm, I guess I just didn't get it on at all. So yeah, they're a little hard to assemble, I do have to say. I will probably have to heat up Exia to get that arm fully attached. But yeah, you can see this is like the gimmick of the line. You swap pieces and everything. I think that's pretty cool. You can see the Zaku heads on there really nice. But I do feel that the putting them together right out of the box was a little difficult. But sure, yeah. If this seems like something that you are into, if you like a Gundam and you want to collect some action figures rather than collect model kits that you're too scared to build because it's a little intimidating, this is an awesome line to get into. I think these are absolutely great. I really do want to thank Bandai and Cassandra over at Bandai for sending these over to me. They are really nice. They're not perfect. They're not the most amazing be-all, end-all Gundam figures. But for $13 a pop, walking into Target, and this presentations is so cool. You get a decent amount of accessories. With Wave 1, there's a Build-A-Figure. I do wish the Build-A-Figure did continue in Wave 2. That would have been nice. But I still think they're pretty cool. They are what they are for sure, but I still really do enjoy them, and I recommend them if it seems like something you want. If you don't think they're the greatest things ever, like if you prefer High Grade or Gundam Universe, they exist. You know, Bandai gives you options to get different kinds of Gundam figures. But for me, I definitely like variety in my collection, especially with Gundam, because there's just not a lot of Gundam merch out there. So I do like having little figures like this. And they do really fit well with Mobile Suit in Action still, in my opinion. So if you do collect that line and you kind of missed out on having some characters you would have really liked to have, I definitely think these are on par with older Mobile Suit in Action. The ones that heavily used like standard ball joints at the shoulders and weren't super duper articulated. As Mobile Suit in Action progressed, they got really advanced. But these are still really cool. Alrighty guys, thank you so much for watching. Special shout out to the patrons of Patreon for supporting the channel. Thank you all so much for the continued support, and yet again, special thanks to Bandai for sending this package along. Alrighty guys, there we go. Have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.